I'm in Tallinn, Estonia with my mom, and we are going to be ending our very short stay. We have ferry back to Helsinki in a few hours, and rather than further exploring the beautiful medieval old town, we are going to do what Bald and Bankrupt did and take the number 4 tram to the end of the world, to Tondi, to find the Rock of Tondi.
Look at beautiful Tondi. There's absolutely nothing here.
And yeah, and Mom absolutely did not. I mean, okay, she watches more of this sort of content than I do. I know about Bald and Bankrupt because of her, but it took some convincing to get her to go and see the Rock of Tondi. So I mean, what this basically was, for those who don't know, you know, he did something that I think is a very wonderful thing. He just took a tram to the very end just to see what was there, you know, YOLO. And he found basically nothing, just kind of a sort of depressing place where people live.
Tondi really is shit.
And he kind of called it for what he saw. There might have been more stuff there. And then there was a little bit of some news stories and stuff where people were mad that he said there's nothing in Tondi. And now it actually became a meme.
The famous Rock of Tondi.
So this rock he found, it's just a complete nondescript rock, I think. I don't know. But it's a legend now, and it's even on Google Maps and Atlas Obscura. So I don't know, do you think the Rock of Tondi is going to be exciting?
We'll see.
Yeah. We have a couple other missions in Tondi as well. We really, really want to know Tondi. So not only do we want to find the rock, we have a couple postcards. And rather than mailing them in the old town like any normal tourist would, we did find that there's a post office in Tondi. And we're going to try to find some food there. I don't know if there's food in Tondi or not. We found the 4, but we're not sure how to get on it. There are cars. People are, oh crap, well, let's go back. Okay, we found a 3 instead of a 4. And this is the old style one like he used.
Yeah.
So, we also couldn't figure out where the tickets are. Look at all the people going to Tondi.
Wow.
And we had to run across traffic to get to the tram to go to Tondi. That's how in demand it is to go to Tondi, that they know you're going to even cross traffic to go there. Excited?
Yeah.
About to get off? Tram stop Tondi? Well, this was your idea, right? Not the... Oh, you said Santa Claus Village, north of the Arctic Circle, and Tondi.
So do we get off here?
Yeah.
Is this the end?
Yep. Into the line, Tondi. So, first impressions of Tondi? I know, it looks... We need to find the depression wall. So far, Bald's video has been quite accurate. One of the most exciting things, train going by. One of the biggest events of the day in Tondi. See all these people here, just waiting to see the train go by. We are crossing the train tracks. Look at this beautiful, beautiful Tondian architecture. Is that like a rusty metal roof and green wood? Security in Tondi. You just stack a bunch of tires if you want to keep someone off your property. We're going in this direction not because we think that this is where the rock is, but because there's actual shade. And the sun is really, really getting to us. I wasn't expecting Tallinn to be this kind of hot and sunny. And I don't want to cheat because the Rock of Tondi, it's on Google Maps, but I want to actually find it. It's going to be much more of an adventure. Oh, there's a bunch of things and cocoons there and larvas and things. Oh, okay, did the...
I had a bug flying to my face.
Okay, I thought that this was boring, and I was intending just to record this saying, okay, this is boring, there's no rock here. But this is really kind of gross and fascinating at the same time. All these... I think those are caterpillars, I'm not sure though. There's like dozens of them though.
Bug that flew into my face.
And there's more here. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Stay back from it.
Holy wow, there's a lot of like just larva looking things. This is a kind of a natural disgust to this. Like
none over here.
Yeah, none over here. So maybe the Tondians that live in that house like larvae. I don't know. You like larva, right?
That's why I came here.
Mama's making jokes just like her golden shower joke in Ukraine. You can watch that video at the Lukashenko's palace. She says 138 MILF, inserting an I in the MLF. So, Mom making goofy jokes after the larva.
I'm getting hot. I'm
Yeah,
getting tired.
yeah. This is an improv moment because we're both completely hot and having fun dealing with the sun. So, yeah. What is it that Mom's confused by? I guess this is a typical look for a Tondian woman.
I guess so.
Yeah. It's pretty much what all the ones we see walking around look like. Her over there pushing her baby in stroller. She looks just like them. Escaping the larva of Tondi. I don't know if I can coin that meme or not. Yeah, the one that flew in your face. That was awful. It looks like there's some shops or something up ahead. I mean, we'll see if there's something kind of normal in Tondi too. Not just larva and rocks and stairs and depression graffiti. Okay, this is useful information. If you're in Tondi, you learn to fight bears. Because that bear is literally saying that he wants to fight you. Let's roll, right? While we look for the Rock of Tondi, we decided to have some native Tondian traditional food. So, Mom, knowing some Finnish, figured out that that's a kana noodly soup, like kana in Finnish, it's like chicken. This is probably chicken noodle soup. So we're gonna check in this place and see, and it looks like that smiley thing there in Tondi, that probably can't lead us wrong, can it?
Of course not.
We're sitting down and everything is, even in English, surprisingly. I think there are just so many tourists in Tondi that they have a English menu. Yeah. So Mom is, I guess, going to get you the salty pancake with barbecue pork, roasted onions, and cheese.
Yes.
And I think I'm going to get this chicken soup. I think it's a special soup of the day. They have a special way of serving chicken soup in Tondi. You get it, you serve it yourself from this. It's looking pretty good so far. And we both have our food now. And how is your salty pancake, which also came with like a little salad and everything. Very quick service. And I'm gonna try my soup. So it's supposed to be noodles and chicken and carrots and onions. So it's a little hot. Need to wait a little bit. How's yours? Mom, I guess, ate nothing but chicken soup and grilled cheese when she was 2 years old, so she's kind of tired of chicken soup. Yeah, Mom's salty barbecue pancake was like 6.5 euros, something like that. Mm-hmm. So is it good? Yeah, my chicken noodle soup, I think, was a little bit over 3 euros.
This is kind of interesting that this is a pancake. The pancake is thin and it's kind of mildly sweet, but there's this barbecue pork and onions inside. So it's kind of a different taste to me.
Yeah.
Mix, but kind of unique. I like it though.
My soup is barely cool enough to now try and eat it. So it's nice. Any discomfort there is just due to the heat of it because it's still a little hot. And no, it's definitely good. It's I haven't had any of that Campbell's soup stuff in forever, so I vaguely have a memory from many years ago when I used to eat that type of stuff. That there's a little bit of that taste to it. I'd say it's probably a little better. Has a little bit of local flavor to it as well.
Better than that.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. We're getting to go back to make it to our ferry in time, and we finally found it here in all of its glory. This is the Rock of Tondi.
Finally.
Excited? Excited?
I'm so excited that we finally found it.
Yeah. All this looking. Look at this. Here's me in the Rock of Tondi. You want in?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
What a great vlogger he is. He can make a story out of this thing. So.
Wait till my friends see me here.
Yeah. Naturally, I wanted to check in at the Rock of Tondi on Facebook. So it's there. And there are 2 people who in total who've checked into the Rock of Tondi. Now will be number 3. Taking pictures in front of the Rock of Tondi. Clearly Mom is enthusiastic about the matter. You know, initially she didn't want to go. I just kept repeating it over and over and over and over again. And eventually it's like, yeah, we're going to Tondi. One thing that strikes me as a little odd is where all the other vloggers and tourists, I figured there'd be taxis getting ready to pick people up and take them back. And there is one thing here that I think was missed by Mr. Bald, because we have the Rock of Tondi here. And what's this? We have the baby of the Rock of Tondi. So do you want to keep hanging around the Rock of Tondi, or do you want to go back, catch a ferry to Helsinki?
I'd like to go back to Helsinki.
We were dropped off at the nearest post office, and actually it's a mall of some sort that it's in, so we got to find it so we can buy some stamps for our postcards. So it turns out there's actually no post office at all in Tondi, so this is already a different district of Tallinn. Yeah, something nice in this mall I normally complain about lacking in Europe. We actually get water here. This is real nice, especially with the circumstances now. So I think we're just going to kind of hang out here for a while. It's really cold, you said, right? Mm-hmm. So that's nice. We are saying our farewell to Tallinn and the Rock of Tondi. And Mom keeps pointing out over and over and over and over how we keep seeing this Saddam Hussein thing right here, which I guess just means Port of Tallinn.
Where was I gonna go? Detroit?
Got the giant boat we're getting in. And on the way here, it was kind of like a party boat. Everyone was day drinking. Actually, I have to say another thing before we go in. There was a bunch of buses even going inside. So I know about taking the cars inside, but actual full buses. Right as I'm leaving Tallinn, it has decided to rain and cool off a bit. And Mom's relaxing down in the air conditioning, and I decided to come up. I wanted to get a time lapse, so depending whether it turns out well or not, yeah, I'll maybe show it in the video. Had the Insta360 Go 2 attached, the magnet to this thing. Kind of curious how it'll be, so we will hopefully be back to Helsinki in a couple hours, and I think we're just going to relax. So be sure to check out. That's really kind of the main purpose of our trip. There's a rock castle instead of just the Rock of Tondi. So the usual sort of like, comment, subscribe, all this sort of stuff, and I'll see everyone in the next video.